Hi, hello and vanakkam. This is Arugya, your mindset marinator. Are you the one who tries to take control of the things which you can't? Then this video is for you. I wanted to share a simple concept. This is something I learned from one of my mentors many years ago. And in fact, if you see in the current society, current the with the people, right? They try to do that invariably. Okay, the code goes like this: control what you can, surrender what you can't. I repeat, control what you can, surrender what you can't. But if you look at it, look these two statements, people tend to do it the other way, right? People try to surrender to the things what they can control, right? And then they try to control of the things which they can't, isn't it? The concept might be slightly confusing. I would just rehash that. Rather in a simple way, there are certain things that you can control. There are certain things you cannot control. Okay, what you can control, try to take control of. What you cannot control, surrender to. It's as simple as that. Now, I would like to explain that in a simple way. You might be asking, "Hey, Arun, that's fine, but what are the things which I can control? What are the things I cannot control?" I would explain that. First, let's just pick the example of what you can control. You can control of your emotions, you can control of your the feelings, you can control of building new habit, you can control of the discipline, you can control your waking up time, you can control your upskilling, you can control the language what you use. Those are the things which you can control. Clear? Now, let's just take the things which you cannot control. You cannot control the sun, you cannot control the moon, you cannot control the wind, you cannot control the sea, you cannot control um, the the government, you cannot control the policies, you cannot control the bigger ecosystem, the macroeconomic, right? What normally people tend to, no, I hope you're clear with what you can control, what you cannot, correct? Normally what people tend to do is they try to, so this is can and this is cannot, right? People try to surrender to the things which they can control. We don't need to surrender to the things which we can control. We can, that's something you can control, right? You can control your waking up time, you can control your screen time. People tend to do, instead of that, they try to surrender to the things what they can control, and then they try to control the things which they cannot. Okay, if you're going to go in this approach, the failure is confirmed. Why? Because the setup is designed in such a way that you have only maybe 10% of the things you can control in your life. The remaining 90% of the things, which is out of your control, which is, that's how it is designed, right? What happens if you try to go and master the things which you really cannot influence? You end up in failure. And then after some point of time, you come back and say, I tried to control this, but it did not really work. Yes, it will not, because that's part of design. You have left with that so-called this 10% what you can control. Okay. If you just focus on this one aspect, this so-called the 10% of the aspect, and that's where the magic happens. And that's where the results, better results pops up. Correct? So try to ask yourself this simple one question. Say your name. Hey, Dash. Ask this question. What is that you are trying to control? If something which under your control, where you can control it, then you can just focus more, and then try to build that. You can build new discipline, you can build new habit, you can build new mental thinking, mental models, you can build new paradigm shift, right? Don't Don't try to control of the things which is beyond your limit and control, right? I've used the word control many times, but that's a concept is like that. I will quickly rehash and summarize this for your quick understanding. There are things you can control. There are things you cannot control. Take control of the things which you can, surrender to the things which you can't. Just simply surrender. And you will tend to feel the life start to happen without much friction, without much pulling, without much resistance. Because that's what I've been practicing for many years now. And I feel that life start to happen just like that. Because I just focus on the things only I can. Okay, that's a simple message I thought I would just share to you all as I was just getting ready to office. I thought I would just quickly shoot this to share it with you all. Keep smiling. This is Arun here, your mindset marinator. Wishing good luck, friends. Bye bye.